Hey everyone, I just wanted to show you an update on our tree collar here, Merritt tree collar, for how it's growing this summer. As you can see, we out here early in the morning, and the sun doesn't do any justice on the way it looks, guys. This thing looks amazing. Um, my my test that I wanted to uh, observe, I want to observe how much heat it can take in our summers. And this is a project I'm doing to learn on the tree collar, Merritt tree collar. There are so many other varieties now that's out there, like the original tree collar, the purple tree collar is popular, and then there's two new varieties of tree collar besides the Merritt. Is called the Jolly, and then there's a blue, and those just came out last year, 2020. I was gonna get the seeds, but there's no seeds of those varieties yet, nor and I wasn't gonna get the cuttings because I decided not to purchase any cuttings until in the future until we move to our own property. And because this here, by the grace of the Lord, this would definitely go in the ground, okay? Because this thing can get up to at least, I think, a foot or so, a little more. This one is not like the purple tree color where it can get up to like 6 feet tall and all that. No, this one is a little bit different. It's more focused on like a bush form. But as you can see, the leaves are humongous, guys. I'm gonna show you. Don't mind my hand, but you see how big the leaves are? Look at this. It's bigger than my hand, y'all. Imagine that. And this is the bottom structure. And the reason why we haven't harvested the bottom as of yet is because the this chamomile that's growing is shading it. We have seen some pest damage, okay, on our tree collar, but it's called a tree collar because look at the stem. The bark of it is like a stem, and then also look at the amazing new growth that's coming off of it, okay. And we've seen a lot of cabbage moths in our garden that, and you can tell because over here, see that? That's some cabbage moth and the cabbage worms and whatnot that's been in our garden. They have done some damage. You could tell even right here, right there, and then you can really notice it in between. Okay, here on this leaf, and then also over here. I have not sprayed anything on it as of yet. Don't need oil, nothing. I just, if I did spray, it was just plain water. But that's it, guys. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna harvest from the top, and wait in the fall, probably middle of the fall to harvest these bottoms here. But this tree collar, Merritt tree collar is doing well. We were going to order some cuttings of the new varieties they have out that came out last year, the Jolly and the blue. I think it's called Blue Joy or this blue. But then I decided not to. I said I'm going to wait until and have patience until we move into our own property where we own our own home and whatnot to really, really go ham on the things that we really want. And the one thing I can tell you about this, I can say probably like this whole area right here, coming around, can feed one person. And so we have two. And I can't wait for these the fall and winter months because that's when I can go out and plant some more brassicas and whatnot. If you don't want just annuals, I suggest you also get a perennial tree collar. There's nothing wrong with annuals, collard greens and whatnot, but if you love collard greens and you want to pick a harvest throughout the certain months of the year, I would suggest you get a tree collard. I'll put the link down below on where we purchase our tree collards from. Great, a reliable source. I would not recommend anyone that doesn't, do well. They let you know how to grow the tree collard, and then also, guys, we are experimenting with this tree collard because what we did, we put we amended it with rock dust, oyster meal. We followed the directions that was given, but also I wanted to see how it would grow with sardines in the can. Like, and literally, guys, this thing, you see this, is amazing. And then also I want to show you one more thing is our This is Malabar spinach that came up, guys, on its own, and look what happened. This was our artichoke, but the Malabar spinach decided to grow. I really not a big fan of the Malabar spinach unless you cook it. I don't like it raw. You can probably juice it. I don't know if it's poisonous or not, but there are some people that does juice their Malabar spinach. The texture wise, I don't like it. The texture, but I would eat it cooked, sauteed in garlic, bell peppers and whatnot, and um, that way. But this is a great summer spinach to have, besides a longevity spinach and the Okinawa spinach. My thing is I don't like it raw, so they say if you eat the small leaves, it's better. I still didn't like it like that, so for me it has to be cooked. Other than that, guys, I just want to give you guys an update on the Merritt tree collard and how it's doing. Summer 2021, not even a year old, guys, and this is how big it is, growing in a raised bed grow bag. I'm NJCaliGardener. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, peace.